Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bobbie and this is Bobbie Reads Tarot, and today I just wanted to do a quick little reading to get the temperature of the next couple days. So we're going to do a reading for the 30th and the 31st of January, just to take a peek and see. We've had a lot of crazy stuff happen each day, and I would just like to get the last 2 days of the work week and see what we can expect. Is there going to be any crazy things with Trump or the government or any other, fires that are going to need to be put out figuratively or literally? As always, you guys, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research, form your own opinions, and be kind to one another in the comment section down below. Also, I do have biases. All people do. I will read the cards and I will give you the definitions of the cards, and I will tell it to you straight whether I like it or not, but you will get my opinion and my snark, okay? If you don't like that, I totally understand. You are more than welcome to just click on out if I offend you, okay? Because I don't want to do that. All right, you guys. So let's take a look and see what we can expect for the next 2 days. All right. So let's look in regards to the government. What can we expect in the next 2 days in regards to the United States government? What are we going to, oh my God, you guys, I cannot make this stuff up. Wow. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. We're gonna just have a great couple of days. Yeah, it just keeps getting better. Okay, so starting right out the gate, we're starting off with the devil. So the devil energy is really, it's a very dark energy. The devil card talks about being tempted. It talks about being manipulated, and it talks about being restricted or bound. So we're looking at the government for the next couple of days. So that means, number one, expect there to be manipulation coming out in regards to stories. So we've learned that we cannot trust mainstream media. Okay, we know that. That's a fact. We cannot trust Fox News. We cannot trust CNN. None of that. So we have to look at non-biased sources and more than one. So it's really important, especially over the next 2 days, that you are really fact-checking everything that you're hearing, because there is going to be increased manipulation of stories over the next 2 days. I feel like a big part of this is going to be the messaging that comes out on the 30th regarding the government freeze of the federal grant money. I feel like they're going to try to, the Trump administration is going to try to spin that to where it was like, we weren't intending it for it to be like this. Like, it was blown out of proportion. That's not what we were doing. There's going to be a lot of that messaging, a lot of sane washing of that by the corporate media. It's really important that you don't buy into that, because it's not true. They were definitely trying to get away with that. There's also, I want everyone to really watch out for this news that came out about the Trump administration offering career civil servants that are nonpartisan the opportunity to essentially resign and take a severance package. That is going to be part of I think it's called the Schedule F that they're trying to implement through Project 2025, which is to get rid of career civil servants and replace them with loyalists. We're going to see a lot of action on that front in the next 2 days. But again, it's going to be very hidden. They're going to try to make it seem like something else. They're going to try to spin it as, oh, we're just downsizing to get rid of those positions to save money. But those positions are going to be they're going to be filled with loyalists. So it's not like they're getting rid of those positions to get rid of them. They're going to get rid of them and then get rid of the people and then fill the position. So there's going to be a lot of that. What's getting in the way, what's challenging the administration over the next 2 days is this 5 of Cups reversed. They are realizing that they lost that battle in regards to the government spending freeze. They really believed that they could get away with it. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe it was just Trump that thought that he could get away with it, and everyone kind of tried to tell him, and he was like, I'm going to do it. And so then they fall in line. I don't know. But I do feel like this is that energy of like acceptance of, okay, like we realize that's not going to work. We accept this. So now we're going to have to do something else because that's not going to work. So I don't think they're going to try that again. I do think they're going to try other things, a lot of other things. But I think that one, they're like, okay, like they tried to go in the front door. They tried to like kick the front door down and they couldn't get it. So now they're like, okay, they're going around the back and they're like trying to sneak in the back door. That is, I feel, kind of what we're going to see happen in regards to this whole thing with spending. They're going to try to do it a different way. There's this energy of absolute confusion, chaos, tons of choices, and a lot of really extreme emotions, of people being really emotional and really volatile, especially in regards to decisions that are made around choices that they have, decisions that they have to make, leadership decisions, policy making decisions. There's so much confusion because there's a lot of people in there who don't know what they're doing. The majority of them don't know what they're doing, and they're kind of trying to learn on the fly, and it's a mess. It's a mess, and there's no one in there to help because they've gotten rid of everybody. Where we're going is this Magician reverse, and the Magician reverse is all about smoke and mirrors. It's about having everything you need to be successful and then just not succeeding, not tapping into your full potential. And that's the saddest thing about this whole situation, is that the Trump administration was handed an economy that was going in the right direction, a stock market that had amazing days, like unemployment that was low, border crossings were going down, like all of these things were going in the right direction. And all they had to do was just maintain it. And it was like, no, we cannot do it. We have to just destroy. And it's this smoke and mirrors show of like, look at us. We know exactly what we're doing. Again, what's the goal? We always get the Six of Cups reversed. The goal is MAGA. This is nostalgia over a past. This is romanticizing a past, making it so much better than it ever was. We know it wasn't great. This is what they're wanting. They're wanting this MAGA energy. So we're going to see over the next 2 days a lot of this like push for this MAGA. What they don't see coming is the Six of Pentacles reversed. And this is people like putting a stop on the money. This is saying, nope, you're not going to do this. We're stopping you. Nope, we're going to stop the flow of money. So expect more over the next 2 days, more conversation about, there might be other executive orders that he has signed that would affect spending. And there may be information that comes out about some of those where maybe some of that is unlawful. And so we might even see more lawsuits over the next 2 days being filed over other executive orders. So we need to kind of wait and see, but I think that could be something we see over the next 2 days. We have the Hanged Man reversed, and this talks about being selfish, being persecuted. So we're going to definitely see Trump and his camp come out and say like, this is an attack from the radical left. This is what they're wanting to do. I'm a martyr. Look at me. I'm trying to help everybody, and they're just getting in the way and they're destroying everything. And it's because they're just radical left lunatics who just want to destroy everything. The environment, though, is going to be like, look, we want to help you. We want to offer you this stuff. We want to give you these things. We want to do this stuff. And I do think that they're going to get some capitulation over the next 2 days, too, from people falling in line, which I do not understand why we keep seeing that. We have this Three of Swords reversed. The Three of Swords reversed, this is, this could be a couple different things, honestly, but it's typically, it's heartbreak, it's grief. It can be a need for reconciliation. The Trump administration, they have a lot of work that they need to do, amending of relationships with not only people in office, but with the American people. But I don't know that we're going to get that, because what we have, or our outcome, is this King of Swords. This king is holding a sword, and I feel like he's just getting ready to jam it right back into this heart. So I do feel like there could be something, another sword up Trump's sleeve that he's going to jam into the hearts of the American people in the next 2 days. Okay, so now let's take a couple cards for each day to just kind of see what we can expect for each day. Now that we have the general energy for the 2 days together. If you guys are ever curious to know what cards I'm using, if you click on the description box down below, there is a link to my website. On my website, I have all of the decks that I use. I also have a portal where you can schedule your own personal tarot card reading. And finally, if you'd like to become a member and support my channel, the information about that is on in the description box down below as well. Okay, you guys. So I want to do 3 cards for the 30th and 3 cards for the 31st for general energy. 2 more cards, please. That is more than 2. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat, guys. Okay, we're going to take, this is 5, but we're just going to roll with it, okay? So for the 30th, today we have the 8 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands reversed, we have the Knight of Cups reversed, and we have the Hermit reversed. 8 of Pentacles, again, working really hard on your craft, working really hard on what you're good at. The 5 of Swords, this is about unnecessary conflict. The Ace of Wands reversed is an opportunity that's been taken away. It can also be a creative block, but I feel like this is an opportunity taken away. The Knight of Cups talks about, when it's reversed, it talks about an offer that doesn't materialize. It talks about a disappointment. And then we have the Hermit reversed. And when the Hermit's reversed, it's all about ignorance and immaturity. So I feel like Trump is going to continue working really, really hard on what he does best, which is fighting and losing opportunities for people and doing it in a way that is very immature and in a way that removes obstacles versus, or excuse me, puts obstacles in the way versus removing obstacles. So I feel like this is opportunities not materializing. This is things being a disappointment because what you've done, your fighting has taken those opportunities away. So there's going to be a big disappointment tomorrow around Trump. And this could be a disappointment either. This is either going to be a fight that he loses, or this is going to be something that he takes away from the American people tomorrow. I'm really feeling like this is going to be more of a fight that he's losing, because this is so much about an offer that doesn't materialize and a disappointment. And it's all based on immaturity. Something is going to happen. Something like that is going to happen. Okay, so then I want 3 more cards for the 31st. 3 cards for the 31st. That's way too many. 3 cards for the 31st. That's way too many as well. We have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is intuitive. It's an intuitive woman. It's a sensitive woman. It's an empath. We have the Knight of Pentacles. There's a woman that's going to be on the scene on the 31st. This is an accomplished woman, a woman who is self-assured. She's financially stable and she's done it herself. She's intuitive. And we have the 6 of Swords reversed. Okay, so the 6 of Swords reversed is a need to escape or a possible delay. So there is, I feel like this is a Democratic woman, because we have this woman here in a blue dress, Queen of Cups, someone intuitive, 9 of Pentacles, a strong woman, but a need to escape. So there's going to be something that happens on the 31st. I don't want to speculate what this one is, you guys, because I want to see this one play out. But the way I'm feeling like this would play out could be a woman getting herself into a situation where, like maybe a political situation that she needs to get herself out of, someone perhaps wanting to leave. This doesn't have to necessarily be a politician. This could even be someone on like a news channel, like an anchor wanting to leave her network. We just saw Jim Acosta leave CNN. This is really interesting though, because this is an intuitive woman who's successful, independently successful, self-assured, but needing to get out of something. The Six of Swords. It can be a delay. It can be a delay. This can be a delay of someone coming in. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick these up and get them out of the way. Okay, let's get some What's the Vibe cards, you guys. We haven't used these in quite a while, so let's see if we can get some vibes for the next 2 days, shall we? Oof, I'm struggling to shuffle. Oh my gosh, why is my... Did you guys see that? Oh, that was a struggle. Wow. It's been a long day. I'm filming this at the end of my day, and it's just clearly been a long one. Okay, let's try this sucker again, shall we? Okay, so what is going to be the vibe for the next 2 days? Let's get 3 cards for each day. So we're going to do 3 cards for today, the 30th. We have 1, 2, 3, and let's do 3 cards for the 31st. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't like seeing chaos. Okay, so for the 30th, we have healing, wishful thinking, epiphany. Okay, so self-care, introspection, meditation, wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia, epiphany, self-reflection, answer questions, untapped talent. And for the 31st, we have envy, we have distance, and we have chaos. Take the time today to rest as much as you can, because I do feel like tomorrow, the 31st, is going to be an incredibly bumpy day. Please be careful, and just really watch out for the energy of other people. You know, I tell you guys all the time, when you are consuming information that's stressful, especially some of my readings, a lot of times this type of stuff can be very triggering and very stressful. Always spend just as much time and then a little bit more doing something that raises your vibration so that you are not sitting in this energy. Because the most important thing, right, is that we raise our own vibration for 2 reasons. Number 1, so that we don't have to experience this stuff that's going on in the world. We can have a different experience. And number 2, so that we can contribute to that raising of the vibration to hopefully alleviate some of this from happening, because we can contribute through our energy to what happens. So it's really important that you're doing things that are nurturing your soul and that are self-care to you, so that you are putting that positive energy back out into the universe. Okay, you guys? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you are still with me, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out. And finally, if you have not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. It's really easy. You can just click that little circle right there. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.